Wave Country, a great place to be and to celebrate. We're going to do that all today with Iglesia La Vina. I know that is Church of, I got to figure it out, but they are here. Floyd Memorial Hospital and also the American Lung Association, and we'll be telling you about a few events that we just could not get on here. Boy, if we had time to get it all on, we would, but we will tell you about it. Let's welcome my guest from E-Town, Elizabetown. It is La Iglesia La Vina Inc. I know Iglesia as church.
Correct.
La Vina, is that wine, vine?
The vine.
Vine, yeah, did it very good. I am so happy to have you here, Pastor Marcelino Morales.
Yes.
And you are the only, I guess, how would you say it, Spanish-owned or Spanish-owned church in
Yes,
in Kentucky, or just in E-Town?
That's probably in the Hardin County altogether.
Yeah.
And maybe even the state, because a lot of the churches, what they do is their association will buy them the church, and then they own the property and the titles and all that, and they just switch the pastors, as they go. Mm-hmm. For us, it's a special and a historical because we own it and nobody else can have the title but us.
Well, everybody understands that because you want something of your own.
Yes.
That always feels very good.
Yes.
But if you could explain to folks, and number one, don't send me no emails. I don't want to hear about this. Diversity is one of the greatest things in the world. Somebody's going to sit there and say, well, why do we need a Spanish church? And what, I know somebody's out there thinking that right now. But number one, if I'm here and I don't quite know English yet, I may want to hear it in my native tongue. I am from here, but I'm trying so hard to speak Spanish. Mi español es no muy bien, pero ¿cómo se dice? I try?
Estoy tratando.
Yeah, I never get that, forget it. I'll just say it in my language. I try, I do, I really do, I try. But why is it so important for that church to be there, and what would be the mission that you're trying to do?
Well, one of the things is that when you have so many Hispanic, and the Hispanic population in E-Town is growing, and like you said, sometimes we feel more comfortable when we hear the message in our own language. It's just like when you grew up, your dad's, voice. It don't matter if it's in the crowd, and your dad call you. It's your dad because he called you. So whenever you have a gathering in their own language, they would love to hear the message in their own language.
But also there are traditions, I guess, that may be done or held that especially in your culture, maybe that may not be done in a church here. So I would guess that's important too, because you certainly don't want to lose those.
That is correct. We as a church, we try to accommodate everyone. Not only the Hispanic population. Sometimes we work on everyone.
Yeah, because it's not just for Spanish.
Right,
you don't put a sign on the door saying Spanish people only, please.
Right.
Everybody is invited to come.
Everybody's welcome to come. And what we do is we translate whenever we have somebody that doesn't speak Spanish. And we have some people that are married, the husband is in the military, and they don't speak Spanish, or vice versa. And what we do, we translate, and when they go, it's like family. And people at the church, they don't want to leave. When the service is over, they feel so comfortable and feel so at home and at ease that they want to stay. Sometimes we could end the service at 12:30 and it's 2 o'clock and we're still chit-chatting.
Uh-oh, that's my mama's church. Y'all want them churches, y'all start at 11. It's 3 o'clock. They're still in there. Well, what are you doing right now in the community? What are you doing right now?
What we're doing right now is we're trying to pass the word that we are in E-Town. We are a permanent feature of the downtown, and we are there to stay. And we try to pass the word out. We also have a Hispanic radio ministry that we started, and what we do is we had 24 hours Spanish Christian music in E-Town.
Is that
So,
right?
Yes.
Isn't
Yes.
that something? You know, I see that making life just a little more tasty when you
Correct.
put a little more ingredients in it. But
Yeah.
some people see it as in you're taking my space, or you should not be here. Or how do you answer that question?
Well, one of the things is when we are in a place, we're not trying to take your place. We're trying to live together because some people don't feel right. You know, they don't have a Spanish store. They don't have a Spanish radio. They don't have a Spanish church. So they won't go to places because they don't have those. So that's what we try to provide. At the same time, you know, we try to get along with everyone. That's why we invite everyone, whether they're, you know, speaking Spanish or not.
Yeah, you know what's so sad though on Sunday? I think that's the most segregated day of the week. You know, this culture goes here, and these people go here, and everybody separates, and I do believe that.
Yeah, and I was reading, as a matter of fact, an article in a newspaper, which I won't say the name, but yeah, I was reading an article this weekend, and they was talking about that, and a lot of the places, they're not segregated as it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, before it was this part over here, this part over here. Now we all kind of mixing, and especially in the E-Town, Fort Knox area, we got so many people from different places. You drive through Fort Knox and you see a license plate from Alaska, you see a license plate from Florida, from California, from New York. So we got a lot of different people in the same community. So we're trying to just to accommodate everyone.
Yeah. Yo quiero la paz y amor.
Amén.
Para y la mundo. I forgot world. Is that world?
Mundo.
Yeah,
You
did
got
it.
you
Did
got
it.
you got
Thank
it.
you.
Not a
Thank you.
problem.
And again, the church is it is Pastor Marcelino Morales, and you see the information there in E-Town. Historic they are. It's in the Mulberry Building, and they are now the Iglesia La Vina. I thank you. Gracias.
Thank you,
Gracias.
and God bless you and your program and this station.
Thank you, sir.
Amen.
Thank you. We're going to come back in just a little bit and learn more about Wave Country.